Yeah, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Let me do this one, chapali, eh? Since after Buala, or whatever they call him, dumped Atiku and joined Tinubu, people had been on the trail of Kenneth Okonkwo, looking forward that the man will become the next to jump and enter the bandwagon. But he said something that really made sense. Listen to Kenneth Okonkwo.
A major, leaving of a party happened within your own party. The former DG campaign manager of the Peter Obi and Dati campaign organization, resigned from the Labour Party. And he gave his reasons. He says it was on ideological grounds, that they had left a party, the PDP, a bit in a hurry, almost, and they were looking for a special purpose vehicle. And they found the Labour Party. For them, it was just a vehicle. The ideology, according to him, didn't quite sit well with them, but they figured, after we get to office, we can always figure that out. It didn't quite work out. And now this is where he is, and he's finding that he's unable. He's not exactly a leftist. That's what he said. And he doesn't think that he believes in market principles. So he's resigned from the party. But it doesn't appear that the Labour Party is saying it his way. They think that he has something up his sleeve, and that, this is about politicians not being truthful. Why do you think the Labour Party is quick to reach a conclusion like that when he hasn't exactly joined any other party?
Well, first of all, he has the absolute right of freedom of assembly and freedom of association. It is his fundamental right. So I respect it, and I wish him well. Now, I wouldn't have had anything against it, but I have reservations on the reasons he gave. I must have to say, and that word, special purpose vehicle, I always cringe when I hear it. Because when we were in the process of campaign, I remembered one tape that was exposed by one Michael. And he said special purpose vehicle is the vehicle that politicians use to siphon money in the name of consultancy contract award. So I am uncomfortable with his choice of words. If you wanna ask me, I'll say it's ill-advised. Because when you say ideological differences, it was existing before you entered the party. Could it then be that you are an opportunist? Because you said, and I'm talking about what he said, the only reason you entered was to go and contest the election. And the question is this: if he had gone into the election and won, would he have remembered ideological differences? That is why you are an opportunist. That is why you have portrayed yourself as an opportunist. So your whole idea is to go in and win election, not ideology.
Was there any consultation within the party? Were you aware of any before he made that decision?
Well, I know, saying what I know, that immediately he stepped down from the DG. I can say it with every degree of responsibility that he constructively had left the party, because I wasn't aware of any other interaction he had with the party. I wasn't aware. So I think he just verbalized it. So that's all I can say about it.
But why do you think he left, though?
Well, you wouldn't have been asking me when he wrote it down in his own
you said letter. You didn't quite agree
with the wordings of his letter.
Yeah, so I'm asking, what do you then think is the reason why he left?
No, I am saying I differ with his choice of words. I'm not like saying good. He said it's his reasons. And I'm saying I differ with it. There was nothing about him when we were campaigning that showed me that He entered into this just to win or lose the election.
Good. You know, this had been the trajectory, this had been the narrative within the Nigerian politics. It is all about their personal interest and not the interest of the people, not the public interest is driving whatever they're doing. Politics to them is transactional. And that is exactly what is explained from this Okupe's whatever living Labour Party, because even the news made it big. It was a big news for APC and PDP, so people could leave Labour Party. Yes, we know that people like that would leave because they are not driven by ideology. They are only driven by their personal interest. And that is why Nigerians must understand this so that we can have good governance. It begins with those that run your government or those that occupy sensitive positions. When it got to do with decision making, politics and power is everything. Leave it in the hands of charlatans, you cannot get anything out of it. And that is exactly why Nigeria has been driven to the middle of nowhere by men and women without honor. The choice is yours. You can make that choice. You can make that decision to stop being used as a willing tools in the hands of this political class, whom their character is questionable. It is hard to trust a Nigerian politician. That is why you need GGM, because we they torchlight them beyond the surface. We they look beyond the surface. We they look beyond their words, but their works, because by their fruit you shall know them. GGM is the political ministry, not a religious ministry, that will deliver this country from bad governance, from the blood-sucking demons that had made your lives miserable running this government or any government in Nigeria. We are committed to this. You can only support, be part of what we're doing by sharing these videos because it is hitting target, by changing the mindset and narrative of Nigerian people when it has to do with government and politics. Ignore this at your own peril. Embrace this truth so that we all can be free from bad governance. What's your take? Drop it in the comment section and help me share this video. Bye-bye for now.